Hi everyone, today we are going to take a look at how I use castor oil for both beauty and hair. We are going to talk about the development of this red, white, and blue trend that's going on both in fashion and home decor for the fall. This Sunday, by the time you're watching this video, my family is gonna be coming in from Brazil. I have an 18-month-old toddler. So I'm gonna share some tips for when you're hosting a toddler. I'm gonna read one of my favorite kids' books, and I hope you guys will enjoy that part. Also, there will be some tips for the garden and for the home, including decorating. Enjoy. If you want to go to a specific section, just go down to the description and you will see timestamps. That will be chapter events, and you can just watch whatever is interesting to you. I would feel honored if you watch the entire video, as I put a lot of work into it. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Catherine Hopkins. Welcome to a space where I try to make everyday life extraordinary. You will get simple tips on how to live a stylish life, not spending a whole lot of money, but using your creativity and functionality in your home and garden. You're going to get honest reviews on beauty, skincare, hair care, fashion. Oh, and for fashion, we'll look at stylish ways to dress a postmenopausal curvy body. So if all of this is of interest to you, consider subscribing so that YouTube can feed you more of my content. I'm getting ready to go run some errands with my son, and we're just gonna go to Target and places like that. So I don't want to be super dressy. And it has been raining for 24 hours here in Houston. So we are going to have some flooding. Already got some warnings. But I wanted to show you what I have accomplished with my hair in castor oil. So I used 1 pipette of castor oil when I washed my hair yesterday, and I let it dry naturally. So let's say about, actually, it was probably about this much. See if you can see that. Put it in my hands, rubbed it all over my hair, brushed it through. It is very thick, so it grabs onto your hair. My hair was wet, so let's see what happens. But the reason I wanted to try it is I felt that castor oil has a consistency similar to the Briogeo, which is my favorite hair product, which is way expensive. $30 for this little vial right here, and I need to use lots of it. Now, it's a little more liquidy than this, but I felt like the way my hair feels afterwards is pretty decent. So today I want to try to put it on before I leave the house in this incredible rain and humidity. But I will be wearing my hair back because who am I kidding? It's raining. I'm not going to get my hair. But I wanted to test it with you and give you feedback by the end of the day. So this is my hair in a rainy day with 1/2 a dropper castor oil when it was wet and dried naturally last night. Now, I'm literally going to use 1 or 2 drops max, and it's really hard to kind of spread. Actually, I feel like my hands are holding on to it. Just remember, I have a ton of hair, so what might be normal, if you have like very fine hair, you don't want to use that and actually go out. Use it as a treatment because it's really good for your split ends and for bringing moisture to your hair. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Look at this. It feels amazing, and unlike coconut oil, it did not leave any scent in my hair. I used to love coconut oil, but I think I might be changing to this. I love it. The hair looks tamed without looking oily. I don't think the hair looks oily at all. Coconut oil would have made my hair look oil, and I'm telling you, I was a fan of coconut oil. So if you have coarse, thick hair like mine, give it a try. Don't put too much on. I'm happy. But I will be wearing my hair back to Target. Have you guys heard of the red, white, and blue trend? In Vogue, they didn't really do just red, white, and blue. They actually used black all over as street style with red, white, and blue accents. So I'm gonna give you a little hint. First of all, no makeup today. I mean, yes, I have some eye makeup and lipstick, but I wanted to give you a trick. If you do not like to wear eye makeup, but you have hooded eyes, I have recently been doing this like on repeat because I don't love putting eyeshadow on, but I do use it when I have to go out somewhere. And what I've been doing is I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury Oyster Pearl. I use this real fluffy brush just to apply it to this area right here. Literally just touch it a couple of times and it will go on very dark. Well, not too dark, but you want to put it right there above the crease of your eye where that fat pad is. And I just literally just do that and spread it like this on both eyes, and it just kind of helps make my eyes not look so hooded. I can't help myself, but it just makes my eyes shine. Anyway, let's go for the outfit. So for the outfit, I use my Finley shirt, which is a lifesaver. I love this shirt. It has the little tabs over here so I can wear it in the summer. It has that V on the side and it's nice and loose. I can wear over my jeans. I'm going for the red, white, and blue that we're working with. So I could have done my nails, but I didn't have time. I'm using silver jewelry, my Tiffany's cuff, and the reason for that is that there's something athletic and Wonder Woman-like. I think it's ideal for the Olympics. I will take my red glasses just because I need them. And for my shoes, I'm wearing the Vivaya shoes. They are water repellent, so ideal for this time of the day. And also they're giving me a little hint of fall already with the tiger and leopard. They're comfortable, ready to go. Here's my red, white, and blue look. Very simple, right? Now to complete the look, very casual, I decided to wear a barn jacket that I got it on J.Crew. And this is a medium, but it will keep me dry and stylish. And even though it's not red, white, and blue, like I said, the Vogue street style has been about wearing red, white, and blue with other colors and making it fabulous. Also, Ralph Lauren often brings in earthy tones with his red, white, and blue. Let's take a look. Now, it is raining outside. Terrible. And I wonder, I'm not taking a purse. First of all, I hate ruining my purses. And I'm good to go. Let me know if you ever get out of the house without a purse. Yeah, some people do that, and I do that. Guilty. Gotta feed the teenager first. So for today's outfit, I just went with the red, white, and blue again. Although there isn't much of red, it's just my lipstick and my little necklace. There you go. Shirt is that one top from Amazon that I just love, adore, and I will be wearing this on repeat, and I have. I chose darker pants, fall accents, like my my pointy calfskin shoes. I think I got these on J. Crew, and so is the belt from J. Crew as well. They're pointy ballerinas. We are in the in-between seasons. That's how I like to think of it. Even though August is our hottest, in my book, August, September, October are the months for fall. And we're transitioning, so even though it is summer, even though it's hot, I still like to put one little item that kind of reminds me of fall. I guess I'm already thinking fall and Halloween. Kids are about to start school, so that reflects in my clothes as well. Let me know if you guys also feel that way about the in-between seasons, both as a transition in your home and on your clothing or hair and all that good stuff. I think pretty much if you're watching my videos, you do. I'll put links to whatever I can find in the description. This summer for the election year, I took my son to DC. I think every child should go to DC during their formative years. He had a blast. We all had a blast. But also today, at the time I am filming this, that would be the opening ceremony for the Olympics in France. And if you have noticed, red, white, and blue has been showing up on your feed or in your awareness. I think it's because it truly has become a thing. Say last year, they started with the fiery red for clothing and the runways, and then this spring we had that bright blue. And for the summer months, people were wearing, well, here in the US we wear red, white, and blue in July because of the 4th of July. I have noticed in the fashion channels they have been showing more red, white, and blue outfits. Well, this fall, Vogue is saying that red, white, and blue is a thing. And obviously for the same reasons that I have gathered, I'm sure. So what best way to use red, white, and blue than in your house? So what we found is that many furniture companies are trending with that same vibe. We have Ralph Lauren as somebody that I look up to as far as design is concerned. He always use red, white, and blue in some tonality. Usually it's not the bright red, white, blue that you think of with flags, but it's like a toned down version. So you will see that in my bedroom. In this room here, I just need some red flowers just to complement this room. Pottery Barn has a fall line called Americana. Usually these companies have trends like that in the summer, because summer is usually when we all try to decorate our houses with flags and bright, airy spaces with lots of white and red and blue. But this year it's fall, and what they did is they went more for a terracotta red, which is exactly kind of like the red tones in the sofa, which is what I went for in my bedroom. It's very easy to do this color scheme because most rooms have one of those colors as their base colors. Maybe pick 3 accents and then add that to your room and your home. In my bedroom, I chose pillows, books, and then flowers. So easy. And there you have it. Also, if you can sew, just get a bandana and like those red bandanas and sew pillows with the bandana or a floral motif. And the beauty about Ralph Lauren, the way that he applies that color combination, is he mixes them with golds or earthy tones or dark browns. So I really enjoy that sophisticated color palette. It's really pretty. Let's go see what else we can do with red, white, and blue. Starting the day quite early as the day approaches to my family getting here. I'm so excited. But I wanted to bring that red, white, and blue feel to this room. A lot of the red, white, and blue that you see for fall, it's more in the rusty red tone. So I went to Target and I found a couple of pillows that I can just plop onto the bed on the other side. And what a difference does that makes already with the warm tones of the wood. And then I have this copper candle and these books. I chose a Mark Twain and Tolstoy just for the cover. And voila, I have a red, white, and blue room. Not completely red, most like rusty. The blue is not super bright, and the white is more like a beige, but it all harmoniously gives me that luxurious Ralph Lauren feeling. You can always add more layers as needed. Another rainy day. You can also move more towards the aqua color if your house is more of a bright house. Anyway, that's how easy it is. And as it gets warmer, I might even throw like a blanket, a rusty blanket, a plaid blanket, or even a floral blanket in here, and it will give me that luxurious multi-layered look. Look around the house. See what you find. See if there is a room you can make up just to get in the spirit of the Olympics and elections. Go USA! Let's talk about the dog days of summer. It doesn't feel like it today because it is quite rainy and we've had an entire week of rain here in Houston after a hurricane, so 3 weeks maybe. Anyway, you can still see the damage on the streets. It's kind of crazy. But the dog days of summer are those days here in the South where we have temperatures in the daytime above 85. They're mostly 90s and 100s. Again, not this week because of all the rain. And also at night, our temperature stays up at above 75. So what happens is a lot of vegetables in the garden do not grow. They just will not perform. They will not produce fruit mostly, and sometimes the humidity will keep the pollen from spraying on and the plant from self-pollinating. There are a few things that you can grow here, and mostly it would be things that love the heat and would grow in a desert. I don't know about the desert part, but I have had luck with sweet potatoes, only sweet potatoes, not the regular potatoes. Sweet potatoes, herbs, because herbs have grown in desert-like conditions, like in the Mediterranean. Cantaloupes, although I never had luck with cantaloupes, but I do have some that are growing, so that means they like the heat, so they're making it. Also, hot peppers. Regular peppers, like the sweet peppers, will stop producing. They'll just kind of go dormant until the fall, and then they'll start producing again and growing and ripening. So if you already have sweet peppers, just try to keep them cool as much as you can. Maybe put a shade cloth on it. But the hot peppers love this weather. For flowers, I would go with things that are like straw-like asters, celosia, that globe amaranth, and actually plain amaranth, the red one, does really well as well here this time of the year. Now, one thing that you want to make sure you don't do is leave a patch bare on your garden, because what that does is the baking sun will bake that soil and kill all the microorganisms that live in it and help make plants healthy and grow. So what I recommend you do is either throw some zinnia seeds in there. Zinnias still grow, yeah, or herbs. And for me, I had a few sweet basil growing already that I had kind of taken stem cuts from earlier this year, and they were just sitting around. So what I did is I just went ahead and found bare spots and planted them. I think I planted a cantaloupe as well, so that it will cover that area. You will have lots of basil to give away, to freeze if you make, like you can freeze it with a little bit of oil, or you can make pesto with it. But what I use my basil for, not all of it, but this could be a project for you if you're just sitting around and thinking what you can do with your basil, is I love cleaning with vinegar, and everybody I know cannot stand the scent of vinegar. It doesn't bother me. But if I put herbs and different herbs and a little bit of water in the vinegar and let it sit for 3 weeks, my children can stand the smell of vinegar, and I clean my entire house top to bottom with that solution, and I'll show you how to do that. Basil and cantaloupe absolutely thrive in this heat. So fill up your empty beds with those plants. Yep, it's going to pour, so that's a good thing. Well, here's the rain. As expected. I love the sound of rain. I can't believe people are cutting grass in the rain. Yeah, my grass is a mess, but they should have come yesterday, but it was pouring then as well. So this is how we're gonna use these herbs that we just harvested, and we'll have plenty of. You will get a little discarded, doesn't have anything in it, wash a container. If you actually thinking about giving this as a gift, I would recommend buying those amber bottles, spray bottles, and I'll put a link to that on Amazon, because you don't want to see the herbs once they get black and gross looking. Even though nothing will grow on it, they will just desiccate because of the vinegar. So you will pour some vinegar in, but you can fill it half water, half vinegar. I don't like to put too much water because I love the potency of vinegar. Cut some of the herbs and then just stash them in there. And I just put as much as I can, because I want the fragrance from the herbs to really come through. And it doesn't matter if your herbs are tattered. who cares? Nobody's gonna see it. It smells really strong right now, but in about 3 weeks, it will be so beautiful. I use it on everything. I love cleaning mirrors and surfaces. They say you're not supposed to use marble in porous surfaces, but I think this marble is coated. But it's good for cleaning a refrigerator, surface tops. I even mop my floors. When I do mop the floors, I like to put a little bit of soap in there, just literally a drop, but it doesn't get sticky or anything. So you see how I'm just like jamming it in there, just cramming it in there. It's absolutely filled to the top. So now I'll just try to add some water. Close it, write what you got in here. I always say vinegar, and that way I know when to use it and where to use it. You can make it pretty like a vinegar solution or a vinegar spray or basil rosemary cleaning spray if you're gonna give it to friends. And it's a great way to use the herbs. It does smell good. Yay! Win-win. All right, so just remember that this is not a guest room. It's not aesthetically pleasing. It is functional. My son, who is in college, is home for the summer, and he'll be here for a few more weeks yet. He has graciously allowed my niece and her family to stay in his room. So he cleared everything up, and we tried to make it functional and safe for a 1.5-year-old. So, of course, we have a queen size bed. There's a little bench here that I just put this cover on. It usually goes on the bed, but we need a few access spots and fluffy spots for the baby. I kept some towels here for them. Right here on this set of drawers, I put some blankets that I folded and try to make it safe for the 1.5-year-old, 18-month-old. And this is where he usually has his red guitar. So I just put a little bit of ribbon. I attached it with just a little paper clip because I want it, if she pulls it, that it will be okay and will come off. So I wanted it to be safe. And I put a toy for my youngest son. Her room at home has mushrooms all over. So this is the closest thing I had to a cute mushroom for her to play with while she gets changed. I also have put here a interesting ball that she can hold on to and wonder about when she is being changed. Then I cleared a couple of drawers. I cleared some space in there for their luggage. There is a rocking chair here. It's not beautiful, it's functional. I try to get rid of the access to cords as much as possible. I might even end up removing this lamp from there. But I have selected here my favorite baby books for my son, and we're gonna have to read that one together. Whenever I have guests over, I always have food and some snacks for the parents and for the baby. I had to find things that had absolutely no sugar. Lights are always important. You want to have access to lights. Air mattress with the padded side, and you can see the color. So I just covered it with sheets, and hopefully she'll be comfy. She likes a ball, so I have a little red ball there for her. It's a little bit of a red, white, and blue theme going up here as well. And I'm so looking forward to reading the books for her.
Listen, Listen, written by Phyllis Gershader and illustrated by Allison J. Listen, listen, what's that sound? Insects singing all around. Chirp, chirp, chirr, chirr, buzz, buzz, whir, whir. Leaves rustle, hammocks sway, splish splash, children play. Clouds drift, dogs run, sizzle sizzle, summer sun. Listen, listen, summer's gone. Goodbye insects, autumn's come. Plop, plop, acorns drop, scurry, scurry, squirrels hop. Pumpkins ripen, quick, quick, apples, corn, pick, pick. Crunch, crunch, people walk, ack, ack, seagulls squawk. Honk, honk, geese call, swish, swish, leaves fall. Whoosh, whoosh, hats fly, whoo, whoo, owls cry. Listen, listen, autumn's gone, snowflakes whisper, winter's fun. Shh, shh, snowy night, snow sparkles, white, bright. Crunch, crunch, boots clump, grown-up shovel, children romp. Skaters spin, skiers glide, zip, zoom, slip, slide. Brr, brr, warm-up time. Ooh, ah, candle shine. Purr, purr, cats gaze. Crackle, crackle, fires blaze. Listen, listen, winter's gone. Finches whistle, here's the sun. Pop, pop, bulbs sprout. Leaves grow, flowers shout. Crick, crack, babies hatch. Beep, beep, chickens scratch. Frogs croak, ducklings quack. Munch, munch, rabbits munch, munch, rabbits snack. Rains fall, pitter-patter, sparrows gather, chitter-chatter. Listen, listen, spring is gone, another season has begun. In the air, on the ground, night and day, what's that sound? Listen, listen. After spring, summer comes and insects sing. And it goes on a little bit longer. But it's just the most tender movie, tender book that explains the seasons with its sounds, and I just love that. The art is very nostalgic to me, and I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. You guys should buy this if you have a little one.
I hope you found the inspiration that will help you style your life in a way that is both beautiful and functional. See you next week.